I can feel the love peaking. I know that we're gonna need it. Just keep that smile up on your face. Cause everything's gonna be okay. Just sing along with it. I know somebody love me. Someone reach out and hug me. Road is getting bumpy, but it's gonna be a lovely day. I know you feeling lonely. Someone reach out and hold me. You can't be acting grumpy. It's gonna be a lovely day. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love me. It's gonna be a lovely day.
I've seen too many days like this. Hope you know that I dream. And you wanna cry cause we both need love. But I know today's gonna be a little different. Let's stay close. The sun keep blinding me. I don't know what you've been told, but we both know glitter don't make gold. Some songs what we always told, but we both already know how that story goes. Let's make time to make some. Let's dream a lot to chase some. Let's love hard to say some. And don't forget it gets better. Just keep that smile up on your face. Cause everything's gonna be okay.
Just sing along with it. Oh yeah. I know somebody love me.
I know somebody loves you.
Someone reach out and hug me.
Someone reach out and hug.
Road is getting bumpy,
Road is getting bumpy.
but it's gonna be a lovely day. I know you feeling lonely.
I know I'm feeling lonely.
Someone reach out and hold me.
Someone reach out and hold
You
me.
can't be acting grumpy.
Can't be acting funny.
It's gonna be a lovely day. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love me. It's gonna be a lovely day. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love me. It's gonna be a lovely day.
Now if the moon goes down and the sun gets bigger, how many of you wanna pull up with us to the function?
You're good, Dave.
It ain't nothing. Let your head go, keep it jumping. Don't let your chin hang low. No matter who you are, you deserve a halo. Just need a little love, you can keep the pesos. Always here for some fun, that's just how my day goes.
Welcome, friends, to the Improv Boston Family Show. It is Saturday at 4 p.m., and you are virtually with Improv Boston, coming to you live, delivering the Family Show. Give yourselves at home a great big round of applause and make some noise in the chat. As you know, Improv Boston is a nonprofit. Now more than ever, we are very grateful for your donations. If you are able to and willing to give to Improv Boston, we do appreciate it so much. Go to improvboston.com to donate. Along those same lines, we're very excited about next week's 40-hour marathon to benefit Improv Boston and keep us going for a long, long time to come. That's going to be June 5th to June 7th, 40 continuous hours. You don't have to join us for all 40 hours. We hope you will. And you can get more details at improvboston.com. To start our show, let's meet our cast, the cast of the Improv Boston Family Show. They are full of vim and vigor and vitality. I always enjoy seeing them. Let's say hi to Joe.
Hello.
Bridget.
Hello.
Kylie.
Hi.
Amy.
Hey.
Marissa.
Oh, hi.
And Dave.
You can't see me, but I'm here.
He's here. And nothing can stop us from hearing his voice, even if we don't see his face. Our show today, as many of you know, is completely improvised. It is also a show where we are going to be telling a story that has never been told before, will never be told again, with a variety of puppet characters. So to get things started, let's meet some of our puppet characters. Let's let's start with returning friend Tukey.
Here he is. He's here. Hello, Stuart. How you doing?
I'm good, Tukey. How are you doing this week?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I just finished eating some peanut butter meatballs. You ever had a peanut butter meatball, Stuart?
I can't say that I have, Tukey.
Oh, you're missing out.
Is the peanut butter a condiment, or is it the binding? Is it the substitute for the meat, or is it the substitute for the spaghetti sauce?
Oh, it's a little bit of everything, Stuart. First of all, you start out with a peanut butter core.
Uh-huh.
And then you got the meatball that wraps around the core.
Okay.
But then you also got a sort of a fried coating of peanut butter. And then you finish it with a peanut butter sauce.
Ah. Well, it sounds delicious, Tukey.
I'll make you some.
Yeah, I'll look forward to that. I am a vegetarian, so if you have some Beyond Beef or Impossible Burger.
For you, Stuart, I'll make the impossible happen.
Oh. I knew I could count on you, Tukey. Let's say hello to I think actually all of our friends today have been with us at the family show before. Let's go to a returning fan favorite, Apple Tea Pear.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, Stuart. Very happy to be back. Oh, yes.
Well, we're very happy to have you, Apple Tea.
Yes, I'm very excited today. Today was a space launch, and I'm a big fan of space.
Yeah. No, it's where everything exists, I hear.
Yes, I read that in a book too. Yes,
Yeah.
you can tell.
But is there an aspect of space exploration that particularly fascinates you, Apple Tea?
Oh, sure, absolutely. In the space shuttle era, I actually used to be a technician.
Really?
I was one of the people who strapped in the astronauts. It was like, without me, they would be left behind. Yes.
Ah, well, it's an important job, Apple Tea. They'd be, at least during the liftoff period, they'd be buffeted in all directions without that restraint.
Yes, I've been saying that for years.
Ah, well, no one reasonable can argue with you, Apple Tea.
That's the trick.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to seeing what you bring to our show as well. It's always something great.
Always happy to be here, Stuart. Cheers.
Cheers, Apple Tea. Let's say hi to another friend of ours, former tooth model Becky Chompers.
Well, yes. I see you're speaking about me, Rebecca Chompers, here to serve every day.
We appreciate it every day, Becky. I feel a little bit bad about introducing you as a former tooth model when there's so much you're up to now. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about some of your current activities.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you seeing me as a well-rounded, multidimensional Becky Chomps. Chompers. Yeah, that's right. I got an Etsy shop.
An Etsy shop?
It's called the Chomp House.
The Chomp House. And it's crafts with your own, presumably, distinctive Becky Chompers touch.
Oh, yeah. I make calendars, I make cross-stitching, scarves, and I knit hats.
Ah. Are they Becky Chompers themed, or is perhaps there a different theme?
Well, my hats are basically like if my mouth was turned inside out, there's little fluffy teeth popping off the top.
Ah. Well, there's nothing like a bunch of tooth themed crafts to make everybody just want to decorate, and I'm sure the items are flying off the shelf.
Oh yeah, people go wild for this stuff. Chomp House. Find me on Etsy.
Find them on Etsy. We'll see you soon, Becky. Let's say hello to our friend Girk Thurston.
Hi.
Hi, Girk.
Hello.
Girk,
how are you?
I'm okay, Girk. How are you doing today?
Okay. Wilting a little in the heat.
Oh, yeah. Are you, how are you keeping cool in these
Well,
increasingly
I'm
hot
trying
days.
to keep a low center of gravity.
Keep
I
a low
hear that
center-
helps.
Maybe you've lost me a little bit on the physics there, Girk.
Because warm air rises.
Warm air rises. Well, that's really true. I think that's an inescapable conclusion. And if you're in a room where there's a gradient and you want to keep cool, you'll definitely want to be lower than
Get
higher.
low to the ground, like me.
Lower to the ground like you, Girk. Well,
Also, that way you have further, or not very far to fall if you stumble. And I do that a lot. 'Cause I
well,
don't have feet.
you don't have feet.
Feet, no.
Oh
Never
yeah.
did, never will. But it's fine.
Well, it's good you're having a positive attitude. You've certainly found the level where you're in your sweet spot. I think below the hotter air, closer to the ground in case of a
Absolutely.
stumble. Sounds like you've got things figured out, Girk, and we're looking forward to seeing what you do with us as the story develops later in the show. See you later, Girk.
Bye.
Let's turn now to our friend Diana Rohr, legend icon Diana Rohr.
She's in her trailer. I'll be right back.
Well, folks, a true diva does not just appear. Diana! Oh, so good to see you.
Darling, how are you? Also, I appreciate the bowl full of green M&Ms that say DR on them. Thank you
Well,
very much.
your writer was very specific, Diana, and we read those things all the way through, and we would never do anything to jeopardize our relationship with you.
I appreciate it. You're detail-oriented.
Oh, yeah, for sure. How are you spending these beautiful, I guess we'll call them last days of spring,
How am I spending spring?
going into summer?
Oh,
This
just
late
like
spring.
just like everyone else, taking a water hose and pouring it all over my back.
Ah, well, that's, I guess that'll keep you cool too.
Mm-hmm. Catch me at the lounge tonight. I'll be singing up a storm. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. I admire your hustle in plugging your next show at this current show, Diana. We'll see you soon. And finally, but certainly not least, our old friend, our very dear friend, Lil Augustus.
Hey, hello. Hi, Stuart.
Hi, Lil Augustus. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing really well. I had a wonderful afternoon.
How'd you spend your afternoon, Lil Augustus?
Well, I was sneaking around in the pipe scum of the sewers under the city. And
Sure.
do you know what I found?
I couldn't even possibly guess, Lil Augustus.
Oh, I found these little guys floundering around in the scum. They're little goldfish.
Ah, possibly, from a county fair or whatnot,
Yeah,
or pet store. Somehow found themselves in the sewer, in the pipe scum, and you rescued them.
that's right. I
That's
rescued-
fantastic.
Their names are Skittle and Slipper.
Skittle and Slipper.
Yeah.
Is there a story behind those names?
It sometimes that's the noise it makes when you dance in the sewers. It goes cattle, slipper, slipper.
Well, it's an onomatopoeia themed goldfish names. That's great, Lil Augustus. I'm sure you and those fish are going to be very happy, and I'm sure they're very grateful for the good turn you did them today.
Yeah, I think that will be a very nice family.
Yeah, I think they will be. Okay, well, we'll see you soon, Lil Augustus. I'm looking forward to seeing what you get up to in today's adventure.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I love it. Goodbye.
See you, Lil Augustus. Friends at home, your own homes. it's that time in the show when we're going to ask you to help inspire us with some suggestions to put in the Twitch chat. For our first suggestion, I would like a relationship that is fraught with emotion, like arch rivals or long lost lovers. Just put that on into the chat, a relationship that you would like to see. Getting some great ones. And for a second suggestion, I would like to get an occupation. An occupation that you find somehow compelling. An occupation that's filled with drama, filled with fascination for you. We're getting some great ones in the chat already. Love all of these. And finally, I wish I could take all of these suggestions. I love them. Finally, a place where something important happens, a place that means something to people, like the dentist's office or Stonehenge. I love all of these. They're coming in. Okay, we've got a bunch of fantastic suggestions. It is my solemn and difficult duty to choose among them, which I will do because I need to. And I know that they're all going to be fantastic. To start with, let's see our friends Girk Thurston and Tukey with the relationship Gravity and Time, suggested by our friend Sam Watching Improv. That's their screen name at home.
Girk, I keep trying to get away from you, but I just come back to you. Over and over.
You can't escape the center of my mass, which is currently quite low to the ground.
Ah, it's so low and I'm supposed to be flying. I'm supposed to be flying away from you, Girk.
Well, you know, the thing about me is, if you fly high enough, then what can happen is, as you're falling, you're also moving away, and you move into what's called Gurkosynchronous orbit.
Gurkosynchronous orbit.
It takes a while, but considering what you are, I assume you have all the time you need.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying. You can take as many moments as you want. You have an infinite number of them. But be careful. As my force increases, I bend you around me.
Girk, I don't think you heard. I'm trying to get rid of my immortality.
You are?
I am. I know that so many people think that I'm blessed. What'd you say?
Then it's finally happened. You always told me that the day you gave up your immortality would be the day that you wanted to have a 3-course meal.
You're right.
Is it true? Have you finally found the perfect 3 courses to consume?
I have, Girk. I have found them, but I haven't yet reached mortality, so I haven't been able to eat them, but you know that I'm going to. Oh my gosh, Girk, I can't stop thinking about it now. My mouth is watering. There's all sorts of saliva dripping everywhere.
Oh. I can't wait for you. This is such an exciting time.
I know.
We've been waiting for this for years.
Yes, It's fine. Gurk, I was so upset. At you that I kept coming back to you, and I was feeling like I was weak, but you've reminded me of why I was doing this to begin with.
So that you could eat. I eat all the time. That's how I cultivate my mass.
Oh, you really know what you're doing, Gurk.
When it comes to gravity, yes. When it comes to removing immortality, that is another matter entirely. For that, you are going to have to see the Archivist.
The who?
The Archivist.
The Archivist!
Yeah, he lives in the center of time.
Oh, Gurk, I'm feeling nervous, but I gotta do this.
You can do it.
I can do it.
You
Archivist, here
Wow.
I come!
Tukey, the personification of time, has made the grave decision to give up her immortality. And Gurk, the personification of gravity, has given us the strange and troubling news that Tukey's going to need to see the Archivist, the mysterious Archivist who lives in the center of town. I'm sure we'll come back later in the show to see how that all develops. For now, though, let's go to our next suggestion, which comes from a loyal fan of ours, Regina Farmer, screen name Regina Farmer, who suggests vegetarian taxidermist. And I would like to see Becky Chompers and Appletea Pear in a scene inspired by vegetarian taxidermist.
Dum,
No, this is
da-dum,
amazing.
da-dum.
Da-dum.
Check this out.
Whoa, the succulents are just succulent. Do you mind if I have another bite, please?
Whoa, hold on. You've been nibbling on this when I wasn't looking?
Yes, it's quite a warm out, and succulents are known for water, and you prepared them quite nice. My favorite, in little stones.
These stones cost me an arm and a leg, all right? I preserve succulents better than anyone else on the East Coast.
I have something to admit.
Excusez-moi?
I ate a lot of the rocks too.
Well, you're going to have to pay me $97.
What per rock? Oh, let me talk to your tax accountant.
Look, Appletea, we've been friends for a long time. This isn't the first time you've nibbled on my priceless work.
Oh, this is so delicious. I know that that's meant for Etsy, but I just can't help myself. I'm a foodie, okay? I admit it. I am Appletea Pear, a foodie.
Look, you're a foodie. You got wide variety of tastes. You eat raw food like salad, and you eat vegetarian taxidermied food.
Is that what that is? Vegetarian. Hold on. So you're telling me vegetarian taxidermied food is just plants that are stuffed? I ate a stuffed plant? Oh.
Yes. This was going to a nice woman. Her name was Irma Bombastic. All right? Irma Bombastic paid me good coin to preserve this succulent that was on death's door.
Well, Irma Bombastic, I apologize. But the stuffed plants, it's delicious.
Oh,
It's
Appletea.
delicious. I'll admit it. It's delicious. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in my taste.
Oh, I'm scared of your appetites. I'm hiding this.
I just no. You can hide it over here. Just another nibble, please.
Wow.
Please.
This is a dangerous situation for the stuffed plants that Becky Chompers relies on for her livelihood. Appletea calls himself a foodie, maybe a better term would be glutton, loves those stuffed plants. How's it all going to work out? I have a feeling we're going to learn more later in the show. Finally, our suggestion of a location comes to us from a valued friend of the show, Doc Chappa, who suggests Hollywood Sign. So let's see Diana Rohr and Lil Augustus in a scene inspired by the location Hollywood Sign.
Well, little Augustus, we made it all the way to Hollywood.
Wow, this was a really scenic trip. We rode in this grocery cart with Skittle and Slipper in the back, and we made it, Diana.
That's right. Next stop, we're gonna make it into the stars.
Wow. Do you think we'll be in a movie?
Little Augustus, we came all the way to Hollywood. I don't see why we wouldn't be in a movie at this point.
Oh, and then you can help me be good at singing. Like, we are family. I got my 2 fishes with me.
That's right. Yeah, I'll help you singing, and you can help me. I don't know. Be charismatic.
Yeah, I'm really good at relating to people.
That's right.
And it's very charming.
Little Augustus, what kind of movie do you want to star in? Hmm?
Oh, I want to star in one of those movies where you just start singing and then it's like, it's not a big deal. It's just part of it. But also it's a detective in it.
You mean when you look down and see a clue and you know just what to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. All right. Then that's what we're going to do. We're going to start a detective musical.
Oh, this is so exciting. I'm going to have Venetian shades and shadows thrown across walls and falsetto bouts of self-exploration.
Little Augustus, that sounds like it's inevitable.
Diana, I couldn't have done this and believed in myself without you because you're a diva special.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, these 2 kids have a big dream to star in a musical detective story. Let's decide now, and by let's us, I mean really, largely, you, our friends at home. Who would you like to see next? We're going to see all these characters again, I'm sure, but whose story would you like to pick up? To remind you, we've got 3 very compelling stories. We've got Tukey, the personification of time, longing after these many millennia to lay down the burden of immortality, and Girk Thurston, the personification of gravity, loyally pledging to help that along. We've got, in our second scene, Becky Chompers trying to make a small business happen, selling stuffed plants. Appletea Pear, foodie, in the grip of an obsession with eating said plants. How's it going to work out? We can see that next. And finally, as you just saw, we saw Diana Rohr and Lil Augustus pursuing a dream of singing and dancing and acting in the shadow of that great big Hollywood sign. So in the Twitch chat, please give me your vote for what you want to see next. Again, we'll follow all these characters. We'll see all of them pursue their various dreams, but who would you like to see next? The chat seems to have a lot of enthusiasm, and I can't argue with it. A lot of enthusiasm for seeing Lil Augustus's big break in that detective musical. Let's see that.
Da-da, 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 da-da.
Oh, little Augustus. Oh, I have been, I've had something of mine stolen, something of great import. Oh,
Ooh, you've come to the right place. The offices of Little Augustus LLC Incorporated Fish House.
is that a haunted monocle or a ghost?
Yes, this is my associate. This is my associate Watson. Watson, and this is my sentient magnifying glass.
Well, good day.
And
Well,
I'm
this-
yeah.
Well, this is great. It seems I came to the right place. You folks seem to know what you're doing. Well, you see, I have lost something very important to me. My hat.
Oh, your hat. Oh,
My hat?
hats, 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 hats. What did it look like? What did it look like?
Oh, I lost my hat. It was green and long, and there was a little red bell attached. I lost my hat. It was great import because you see, it was royalty.
Oh, my word. I catch a glimpse of myself in the reflection. Am I the culprit? My hat appears to be the very hat this regal princess seeks. I'm a monster, Jekyll Hyde. I'm a monster. I can't hide from myself.
No, little Augustus, no, detective, no, for you see this hat was 100% green.
Oh, thank goodness. That would have been a twist.
No,
Yeah, that's right, little Augustus. Here at the Family Show, we like to save those twists for the end of the second act. This is already a fantastic musical, and it's great that Diana Rohr and little Augustus have found their niche so quickly. I'm interested in following up on something that little Augustus mentioned, that the detective agency, although a single proprietor business, became a limited liability corporation. And I happen to be aware that in the research for this film, little Augustus and Diana Rohr drew on an actual attorney in Los Angeles who specializes in very unusual legal cases, like incorporating a detective agency or possibly other things of relevance to our story. Let's see that strange, mysterious, intriguing attorney of last resort.
Do, 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 do. Oh, it's a slow
hello.
day. Oh,
Oh, hi. Hello there. I heard that you might be an attorney.
well, yes, I recognize your voice anywhere, Diana.
Oh, fan. Well, you see, we've come to Hollywood to make a film of sorts, and we were looking for inspiration. We heard you might, I don't know, help out me and my friend little Augustus.
Oh, who is this petite, well-read little man?
Little Augustus, pay attention. Don't.
Hello, you've come to the right place, a fancy lawyer. That's right, in Hollywood, you need to get a fancy, fancy lawyer. All right, are you paying attention? Excuse me, are you doing a crossword or Sudoku?
Oh, yes, yes. I was trying to sneak onto the scene like this so you didn't know who I was.
Oh, I see. Oh, Diana.
Undercover.
Well, I want you to look at me. I mean, I'm a fancy lawyer. Excuse me. Are you here to pay attention to me?
Yes, I was too deep in character. I lost myself. Yes, we're here.
A
Little-
method actor. You're just like
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Or Marlon Brando.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mhm.
James Dean.
All the greats. All the greats.
Well, anyway, we have come here to do a study. I have one important question for you. What do you think the most important thing is
Yeah.
about being a lawyer?
What is it?
Well, if you want to sound legit, all right? Are you listening?
Mhm.
All right. If you're setting up an organization, there are 3 letters, all right? You got me? They are L, L,
Yeah.
C,
Whoa.
Ugh.
See.
okay? Yeah.
Did you get
All
that,
right.
little Augustus?
Your
Yeah.
credibility will just soar through the roof if you have LLC. Oh my gosh.
LLC.
Hey,
LL.
do you hear it? It's in the air.
LLC.
There's a whisper.
That's right. Every organization has a soul. LLC has its own soul.
Huh.
So we need to get a detective agency with a soul, a spirit in it, little Augustus. That's
Exactly.
the most important part of our movie is to get a detective agency with a soul in it.
Oh yeah, you want your picture to have soul? You got to get an LLC with soul. Yeah.
Great. All right. Next question for you. What do you have to have within you to be a great lawyer,
Oh, yes.
detective?
Well, I'm just going to be honest here, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to give you a very subjective answer,
Okay.
okay? All right? Some people would say heart. They'd be lying,
Wow.
I would have said
Right.
heart.
all right? They'd be lying. I'm saying, I mean, maybe some people say that it's true for them. I mean, who knows? But gosh, I mean soul, all right? You have to have soul. You have to have a real connection to the world.
Wow. That sounds like what music does.
Yes, exactly. You know, you speak. Oh, you're a wise little one. I thought you weren't paying me attention when we came and I was annoyed with you, but now I see your charm. You have a leading man charm. I haven't seen that since, oh, goodness gracious, since Ryan Gosling walked in here about 2 years ago.
Wow. Gosling. That's the baby. That's what a baby goose is called, a gosling.
Wow, brilliant. Brilliant.
I have one final question for you.
Please.
What makes your favorite clients? Like what is the best client like?
Yeah,
Well,
they're-
again, this is a subjective answer, all right?
Mm.
All right, people might say different things, but I like when people are happy to see me.
You've been a great help.
Yeah.
Come on, Daniel Day Augustus. We have a movie to make.
I drink your milkshake. I drink it all up.
And as we leave our modern day Daniel Day-Lewis and Diana Rohr, legend and icon, with a lesson from Lee Loophole that soul is the most important thing, we go a little distance away, also in Los Angeles, to the world-famous Griffith Observatory, where astronomers have noticed some alarming anomalies in gravity and time.
Indeed.
Something sure is alarming.
It sure is. I mean, Beakerthon, look at my hand. I'm holding a star in my hand. How is
Yes.
that possible?
That's not possible. Those are very large and very hot. That one is very small and very not.
Yes, and yet here it is in my hand. A very cool and very tiny star. Something is amiss!
It's like the relationship between gravity and time is off.
Yes. It's bending, it's warping, it's... Oh. You know who I think is behind this?
Oh
haven't
no,
talked of
not
them of-
them.
The archivist!
Not the archivist. No,
the
no, no, no.
archivist! Yes, they must be bad. They must be back because
I thought that we got rid of their funding years ago.
we did, but they probably scoured the universe until they found someone else
Hmm.
who could help them complete their work.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to contact a local detective agency. Maybe hold on. Let me look at my phone book and see here.
And as the astronomers looked for just the perfect detective agency, among the many detective agencies in Los Angeles, a notoriously popular film noir city, we go to yet another location in Los Angeles, the extremely hot, extremely trendy restaurant of the moment, Fome, with an E with the accent mark, where our foodie, Apple Tea Pear, and Becky Chompers are trying to sell some stuffed plants, and noticing that the chef of the institution is sinister and has a musty smell as though of some strange arcane archive.
Becky,
Apple tea.
Becky, do you smell that?
I do. It's not my work of art here. It smells musty.
Hello. Welcome to my restaurant.
Oh,
Yes. My goodness.
goodness.
What brings you here today?
We have something to sell you.
We're a little nervous, but I'm here to say.
Intrigued. Do go on.
We're here to sell you vegetarian taxidermy that you could use as my friend, who is a delicious connoisseur of it, as an appetizer or even a garnish.
A garnish, you say? I've never heard of vegetarian taxidermy. In fact, none of my records show evidence of it ever existing. How strange.
Excuse me, I just have a quick question. Why is it through that door an infinitely long hallway with the files in it? That's very off-putting. Oh!
That is where I do all of my clandestine culinary cooking. It is not meant for mortal eyes to see.
I thought it was an urban legend. You're the archivist.
The archivist is back.
You're the archivist. I'm a humble Los Angeles-based culinary guy. Okay, fine. You caught me.
Yes, I'm a foodie. I know all the good people who are in food, and you were not one of them. Yes, the archivist is
I'm
back.
trying to break into the scene, okay? I'm tired of poring over all of the universe's knowledge. I just want to have a very selected pool of skills.
Oh, Mr. Dear Archivist, I have heard that your swordfish entree is the best in the city.
It's so good. I've worked so hard on it.
Oh.
And the roux that goes with it, the roux! The time it took for me to perfect it. And now it's all ruined because my identity is out.
Wow. The archivist just wants to pursue the art of cuisine. Also looking to relinquish the cosmic power of maintaining a storehouse of all the universe's knowledge, forbidden and otherwise, and really just wants to make a swordfish with a delicious roux. I didn't see that coming. You might say it was a second act twist. And we'll go now, having giving ourselves some time to digest that shocking news. We'll go to the detective agency that Hollywood being the dream factory, a city where the line between fiction and fact is always blurry and ever shifting. Lil Augustus and Diana Rohr have parlayed their successful detective musical into a successful actual detective agency where they're being engaged as we speak in investigating the strange irregularities in gravity and time that so troubled our astronomers at the Griffith Observatory. Let's see Lil Augustus and Diana Rohr taking that case.
Something smells a little bit fishy, and it's not my two best fish friends.
I believe that's time and gravity.
Wow, I'm floating. That's not a typical sign of gravity that's grounded in realities.
I'm sorry, that's me. I get that a lot.
Oh,
Hi, how's it going?
hi. Hello, we are an LLC. What is your name?
We got soul.
My name is Gert Thurston. I'm gravity, sort of. Mostly.
Okay, that's great.
I apologize. Me being around you probably caused a disruption in your normal gravitational force that happens when I'm around a lot.
Wow.
It brought me here too.
Who are you?
I'm Tuki. I'm a personification of time, and I'm an immortal toucan. But we need your help.
So we've got time and gravity here. No wonder things have been so screwball.
Yeah, we've been walking all over the place. We haven't been able to find the
We're trying-
archivist.
We need
Checked
the
his
center
office
of
and he
time.
hasn't been there. There was a note on the door that says, "I'm not doing this anymore."
Whoa.
We can't have that.
As soon as they walked in, I knew that they would be trouble, but I decided to help them anyway.
Diana. Diana.
Yes,
I trust your instincts in the seedy underbelly of a city that's seemingly always rife with mystery. You are my moral compass.
And
I
Daniel
didn't
Day.
trust either of these detectives, but me and Tuki had been looking for so long, I was just about ready to give anything else a shot. I didn't know how much longer this distortion was gonna last.
Well, me and Daniel Day Augustus, you can count on us. We're on the case. We're
on the case. We're gonna get things back into their right place.
A brave face for Lil Augustus, but as in any good film noir, there's a secret from Lil Augustus's past that leads to a conflict, a terror, an obstacle in solving this case. Because time has become warped and distorted, we can now see that flashback. We can go back in time and see what is Lil Augustus afraid of. What trauma in Lil Augustus's past is he going to have to confront to solve this case? Let's see that flashback.
I'm so little and not grown up yet. Oh my God, what is that? It's animal taxidermy. Oh no! Hello.
Yes, Lil Augustus had a traumatic early experience with taxidermy, or in particular, the animal form of taxidermy. And I have a feeling that there's going to come a time very soon. Oh, look at how sinister that deer is. I'm scared too, honestly. There's going to come a time pretty soon when little Augustus is going to have to confront and hopefully overcome that fear of taxidermy. In the meantime, let's go back to Fome, Los Angeles' hottest restaurant, where the chef, formerly known as the archivist, is trying to get out of the cosmic sage business and into the restaurant business.
All right. Your secret's safe with me. I want to support you in your dream, just like my family supported me in my dreams of setting up the Chomp House. You're whispering again.
That's what I've always wanted. I've wanted my own place in the world, to be part of it all.
Yes, you're more than your past.
You did such a beautiful transition, Becky. We were all deeply admired. I save the records and I look upon them often whenever I feel down.
Oh, you're warming my heart. All right. Los Angeles is a place where people can chase their dreams and reinvent themselves.
But I fear as long as everybody knows I'm the archivist, they're still gonna come to me with questions like, what's the capital of Illinois? Or how many people live in Halifax? Or how many legs does a centipede actually have?
Oh, I understand your burden. People come to me all the time asking about dental hygiene tips. I'm embracing it.
More than just teeth and facts.
We are.
I was hiding in the infinite closet. I have a suggestion about those facts.
I'm listening.
What if they just used a search engine like Google?
And who do you think is the answers behind Google?
Oh,
Yes,
it's
that's
you?
right. The archivist, as I guess we'll still have to call him, is the search engine behind the search engine. Let's see a few of the searches that the archivist has had to provide answers for from various Google users.
www.google.com. Let me see.
All right, we've got a request coming in.
What is a bear's best features? Is it my nose, comma, or is it my eyeballs, or is it my smile, or it says that I have reached the length. Let me just backspace.
You can see how challenging it is to be the search engine Google, and why our friend the archivist might want to take a break from that. Let's go back to the restaurant and see how things play out.
All right.
Like, if I had $1 for every time somebody reached the character limit on their search. Ugh.
All right. I get it. This is heavy, heavy stuff. Right, Apple T?
Yes.
All right, we're here. We're here for you now. All right, you shared your secret. You trusted us.
Perhaps instead of me finding another source, I could find a replacement.
Ooh.
Oh, that would work. Yeah, yes.
Apple T,
Yes?
would you please do me the incredible eldritch honor of becoming the archivist?
An honor, but a curse at the same time. We would have to do the ritual.
The ritual.
The ritual.
I have it prepared. I've always awaited this moment.
Yes, they are going to have to do the ritual. And as the sky over Los Angeles opens up and bolts of occult energy pierce the sky, our friends at the detective agency see that the nexus of this magical activity is Fome, Los Angeles' hottest restaurant, and rush over to see what's happening. Similarly, our friends Tuki and Gurk realize that the archivist must be wherever this incredible, electrifying discharge of magical energy is happening. So as all of our friends converge on the restaurant, they witness the strange and awesome once in a lifetime ritual.
Yes, and here's my notified form. There you go.
Yes, that's good. This all seems to be in order. Now, did
Yes.
you sign in triplicate?
Of course I did. Yes, and here's my LLC
He
application.
has completed the LLC.
Ah!
LALP.
I transfer my powers and am despair.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, something magical has happened.
Is
I
that
mean-
the archivist now?
Sir Applety Pear, are you the archivist?
Yes, I am now the archivist.
Goodness.
Archivist, we need the perfect three-course meal for my friend. She has made the decision to give up immortality.
Querying. Meatballs with peanut butter 3 times.
A perfect meal.
Yes.
Perfect meal.
Only the archivist would know.
meal.
Perfect meal. Perfect meal.
Perfect meal.
Perfect meal.
Ew.
Once I complete the perfect real ritual, I will be mortal.
Who do we know that's a chef?
Ooh.
The former archivist.
Gurk Thurston.
Ooh, it is I, the archivist, reaching out to you from another dimension.
Wow.
Oh.
Archivist! Can you make me my 3-course meal so I can become mortal?
I certainly can. One moment.
May I offer some vegetarian taxidermy as a garnish on this 3-course meal?
Taxidermy. Taxidermy.
Oh,
Memory.
what's happening?
Memory.
What's happening?
It's a memory.
No, Daniel Day
Little Gus-
Augustus. It's okay. It's okay. We're here. We're here.
What's real?
Gosh,
Little
that deer is
Augustus.
frightening.
Before
Little Augustus, you're okay. You're in the company and it'll be okay. You're little Augustus and you've got this.
I'm gonna be a Hollywood star. I'll overcome my fears. They're far away in time and space.
You're
I'm
gonna.
concerned with 3 peanut butter meatballs.
oh,
Oh,
oh, I'm ready to eat those.
I pass them from my dimension into yours.
Mm,
whoa.
yeah, 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 mm.
Wow.
Whoa.
Time.
I suddenly feel so present. Like I can finally be here with you all for the first time in my entire mortal life.
I love presents.
Wow.
Oh,
I have one final thing. Diana, check
Yes.
your back pocket for the
Diana.
thing you were missing.
Wait a second. Oh, my hat!
He solved
Wow.
it. He solved it.
Wow.
Yay.
It's in a city of dreams, Los Angeles, a city of reality, a city of fantasy, a city where soul becomes personified in a series of flickering images that, by lasting a mere 120 minutes, paradoxically may also be able to achieve immortality. Our characters confronted their fears, achieved their dreams, found meaning in the transience of mortality, and did it all in the course of one detective musical film noir. I love this. Let's give a round of applause and a virtual chat. Thank you for our wonderful characters today, for our wonderful cast of the Improv Boston Family Show, who brought that story to you today, to our technical wizard, Matt Laidlaw, who made all of this possible. And I'd also like to, on behalf of the whole Family Show crew, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for your suggestions. You've made this so much fun for us, and I hope we've made it fun for you too. Have a good afternoon.